BT back. All eyes on us, cause we destined for riches. We ain't stunting you niggas, and we don't fuck with you bitches. Nah.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Beastie channel. Haven't done any Beastie videos in a while. This one is not even funny to me. And the only reason I'm doing this one is simply because I've put up so many videos today showing how violent the black youth have become. I keep making all these assertions that it's because of the black women. What I'm going to do is show you guys an arrest that was sent to me on one of those videos. And this is an arrest of literally nothing. It's an arrest of the BT 800. Then a BT 900 is walking around. A BT 1000 are out there. And then the 1100s there, all the way down to the 1500 model. Yeah. And the only people that are asking for civility, are the black men. I want you to listen to the dialect, listen to the anger, and watch the disruptiveness. Tell me if you think this was justified.
He said he don't like me. You racist ass bitch. You racist ass crack. I don't give a fuck. You don't like nobody around here. You don't see that. Take her to the house. You outside. Take her to the house. Take her to the house. Where's mom? Where's Stacy? They got mama. You ain't gonna. Hey, mama. Don't walk up. Don't walk up. He done sprayed Janisha. Hey, don't walk up. Just get back. Just get back. He done sprayed Janisha. He done sprayed Janisha. Boy. Get him back. Boy. Get him back. I'm gonna do that right now. Get him back, bro. Get him back. She all right. She all right. Hey, get him back. Get some water for Janisha. She all right. We you.
Man, I don't need that. You ain't helping anything. Back up, man. I don't care who she is.
They'll spray Janisha. They'll spray Janisha. If you had
Back up, man. Back up, man. Back up.
We all see that. I don't see that, man. I'm over here talking to this man.
Hey, so did you get back, bro? I got it on video, bro.
I'm glad you do, sir. I'm glad
Yeah,
you do.
that's what we did. We got on video. Yeah. You do that dance. I'm gonna see you one day. Watch.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey,
Yeah.
he ain't gonna do nothing. He all right. No, I got
I
it.
know I'm all right.
I said they all right. I ain't even talking about you. So I said,
I'm all right too, man.
Okay, but I wasn't talking about you. I said they all right. They ain't doing anything hostile. Y'all trying to say they back.
I tell you to worry about that.
77, just gotta cross.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Stacey, where your phone at, Stacey?
I understand that. You got something to say. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. No. Yes, no, you not. No. Hey,
Tell me what.
Hey, no, y'all don't gotta gang her. Y'all don't gotta gang her. Don't gang her. Don't fucking gang her.
Hey,
Don't gang her. Y'all don't gotta gang her. Y'all don't gotta fucking gang her.
Back up.
Y'all don't have to gang her. No.
Back leg it out of the street right now.
You get
Get it.
hey.
Mark. No. What you doing all that for?
Stay away from me.
Why is you doing all that? He ain't even doing nothing. He not even.
Back away from me.
He not doing nothing. Hey,
Get out of the way! Back up!
he not resisting! They say he better break his arm! Stacy, Stacy! Go Stacy! Stacy! What she got no rest for? What is she got no rest for?
Back up!
What is she on the rest
Next
for?
person that come up here, I'm tasing.
What is she on the rest for? Where's Big Moy? What?
Y'all got the video. What I did was
What my keys?
Let's go, move! Move!
see how they did it.
Let's go!
Desiree, back up.
Stacy, please come on. They gonna take you to jail for this disrupting public. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I know where you coming from, but brother, no, please come on, bro. You can't do nothing for me if you in jail. That's what I'm saying.
But she already mad about her.
Please come on. Come on, Stacy, please.
I'm telling you, don't fuck with it. I understand your
What are you taking him? What are you taking him for?
Come on, Stacy. Please come on. Tell her to get. No, I know they wrong, but they gonna try to take out jail with this in the public.
Desiree.
Touch me.
Get away from our car. Go down the street.
Don't touch me. I'm telling you not to.
Don't let her get that arrested Desiree.
He sprayed Janisha. He sprayed Janisha. He sprayed Janisha. Oh, racist ass crackers. Wait till I see you out in the street. Y'all understand there was only one black dude that was telling them common sense. Just stop. He was pleading with the black women. Please just stop. And the black woman said, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to watch at how easily they mimic the movements of men. The low shoulder, they can jump, move their hands like this, like a dude. I often wonder though, maybe that's where we get our idea of masculinity from women. Maybe that's why our idea of masculinity is so weird and wrong. Because the only way we know how to learn how to be a man is from a woman. I think I'm gonna elaborate on that on a video. But I want you guys to understand how foul-mouthed they were, how aggressive they were, how disruptive they were, how disrespectful they were, how the oldest one, let me tell you guys something. I would be so ashamed if my grandmother was out somewhere getting arrested. This grandmother is out being arrested. Then you got the one with the pants on. I know what them niggas gonna say. She got fat ass though. Yeah, but she talk like this and she walk like this and she don't get no fuck. Y'all have no problem with this type of not only behavior, but this scene. This is literally what makes me go, ah. Or ah. Either way it goes, it's the Association of Americans Against Hair-Hatted Hooligans. And you guys watch, there's only one, and I feel bad for her. It's like one light-skinned one there. And it's like she didn't know what to do. And you can tell she didn't belong. It's like one of these kids is doing his own thing, like she didn't belong. And she's in there, and she's just walking around for a while. She just keeps walking around for a while. And she sees everybody else get hyped up. So she tried to get hyped up like them. And yet she's the only one that sounds like a female. She ends up getting arrested just like the boy gets body slammed. The boy gets body slammed because he said, get out the street. Nah, nigga, you get out the street. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. You should be able to say whatever you want to. If that's the case, then the cop should be able to say whatever he wants to you, as long as he don't touch you, by your logic. So y'all should be able to just sit there and go back and forth, just talking all kinds of shit, even though the women were actually threatening. The women and the simps they raised were threatening the cop. I don't understand why it's okay for you to make verbal threats at that cop and him to take you seriously, and there's something wrong. I'm gonna tell you guys, to be perfectly honest, if I was watching this same video and that cop had just started indiscriminately tasing people, I would have had no problem with it. If those cops had have arrested everyone that was on that street, knocked them down on the ground, and anybody that was resisting, just take them sticks and beat the shit out of them, I wouldn't have had a problem. You see this inability to follow directions that comes along with black Americans that are raised by these single black mothers. No one wants to talk about it. The bitch doesn't have to follow orders. She teaches the kids not to follow orders. These women were mothers, aunts, and sisters. Remember what I told you guys. Black women don't care nothing about you. Let me explain to you what they would have done if they did. If you find any other race, and I'm going to start making it a bit difficult for them to say white women do it too. I'm going to expose the jealousy of black women by starting to do this. You won't see any Asian women out in the street doing this. You won't see any Asian women running around not protecting their children or not protecting the men of their group. And what I'm saying to you is, if black women really cared about black men, the biggest thing they would have done was made sure to keep you out of harm's way. If they believe what they say they believe, which is these cops come and indiscriminately kick black men's ass and killing them and arresting them for nothing, the last thing they would do was hype up a situation. Like the man said, you're not making this better. You're not. There was not one black female calming voice in this whole situation. I want you guys to play it back and see. There was not one black female who tried to calm the situation down. Even one of the women who was recording, when the guy had almost got the woman to walk out of the street and just back down, like he said, you can't do anything right now. She said, yeah, but she already done had people in her family arrested, so. This is a black woman who's recording it, who's encouraging other black people to do things that are a detriment to their health and to their freedom. Again, I ask you to go back and watch, and there was not one black woman who was trying to de-escalate the situation. And in any other group situation, especially Asians, because I'm gonna keep saying Asians just to expose how jealous of white women black women are. I'm gonna keep saying Asians. And until you can find me some Asians doing this, or until I hear y'all say Asian women do this, it's gonna prove my point. You don't find no videos of Asians doing this. Asians would have protected their men. Asians would have started crying and telling their men just back up. This old woman apparently did what it took to get arrested. Let her get arrested, go bail them out. For all you Negroes who don't remember, Martin Luther King used to tell his people the same thing. You know what I'm doing, you know the law, even though we think it's not fair, they're gonna take me down and arrest me, just come and bail me out. And guess what? Martin Luther King, during the most racist time, or one of the most racist times in America, somehow kept finding himself out of jail, not getting hung, not getting killed, not getting stabbed, not getting poisoned. So if Martin Luther King could openly disobey the law, go peacefully, and then find himself getting out, maybe we could learn something from that. But then if we were being raised by women who actually gave a damn about our well-being, who actually had an ounce, a modicum of civility, more blacks would come home. And I'm not just talking about from jails. I'm just talking about from outside. Because the most dangerous place for black men right now is anywhere where other blacks who were raised by ghetto black women congregate. I'm out.
Beastie's back. Beastie's back. BC Montana was just the beginning. Yeah, these beasties back. All eyes on us, cause we destined for riches. We ain't stunting you niggas, and we don't fuck with you bitches. Nah.